Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this awesome 2012 Infiniti G37X all-wheel drive sedan that we have for sale. These G37 sedans are a little bit harder to come by. We don't get them off lease anymore. I think 2013 was the last year of the G37, then they briefly rebadged it as a Q40 all the way up to 2015, and then the Q50 ended up replacing it. Even though the Q50 does share its platform with the G37, they're a little bit different flavors. I would say the Q50 is more towards the luxury end of the spectrum, where the G37 sedans is a little bit more towards the sporty end of the spectrum. The Q50 got a little bit heavier when they replaced it with the, or when it ended up replacing the G37, even though it's still based on the same platform. The Q50 did add a little bit more weight to it. So from a performance driving aspect, you probably get a little bit better of a performance driving experience with the G37 sedan as far as handling goes. Obviously you can't compete with the straight line acceleration you get with the Red Sport 400 with 400 horsepower. And a lot of car magazines love the G37. And some older road tests that I've read over the years, I've been with Infiniti 16 years, I've seen some car magazines almost equate the G37's handling to almost Porsche-like. Amazing handling vehicles. I have a G35 Sport sedan, and that is a wonderful handling vehicle as well. So I definitely concur that it's pretty close to Porsche-like. I've also driven Porsches, but it's not exactly like a Porsche, obviously. Beautiful leather interior, power and heated front seats, Bose sound system. We have the traditional analog clock that Infiniti used to have. Unfortunately, they've kind of done away with that. Has the aftermarket navigation system. It has a rear parking camera. Also has a automatic dimming mirror, universal garage door opener, integrated compass. We have a moonroof. We have a power adjustable steering wheel that tilts and telescopes, so it goes up and down and in and out. And notice that the whole gauge cluster goes up and down to the steering wheel. That's kind of a cool feature Infiniti offered for a little while. Eventually they did away with it. I think it might have just been too much money to manufacture and incorporate in a vehicle versus, you know, selling points. So unfortunately they did away with that, but I thought it was a really cool feature. Really nice color combination and graphite on black leather. Has the upgraded sport wheels. This G37 is a one-owner clean Carfax vehicle. Only about a little under 75,000 miles. Pretty low mileage for 2012. Most people average 10, 12, 15,000 miles a year. The G37 is built on the advanced front midship platform. Still used to this day in the 2021 Q50 and Q60. Also used in the 350 and 370Z. The reason why they call it the advanced front midship platform is they take the engine and they place it as far behind the front axle as possible, so the center of gravity is towards the middle of the vehicle. That helps improve weight distribution, helps the vehicle rotate on its axis a little bit better. This one has some aftermarket features. It has twin intakes on it. Loves that 3.7 liter V6 breathe a little bit better. Also has a chip guard clear scar guard bra. It's hard to see, which is a point. It's a clear scar guard material that protects the front end from stone and rock chips. Obviously it's done a great job so far and will continue to do so. Those systems aren't cheap. Usually they retail for about $1,000, but obviously someone already put that in the car, so it's not going to be something extra you're going to have to pay for. Plenty of tread in the tires as well. Even though the G37 is considered a compact vehicle, and interior space is not too bad. I'm 6'2". I have a good amount of leg room and headroom back here. The G37 is built and assembled in Japan, so if you value your Japanese brand to actually be built in Japan, the G37 delivers. The G37 is available in either rear-wheel drive, that's standard, or intelligent all-wheel drive. This one features intelligent all-wheel drive. They still use the same all-wheel drive system on 2021 Infinitis on the Q50 and Q60. It's the Tesla all-wheel drive system. We first saw this all-wheel drive system in an earlier version of the Nissan Skyline GTR. This all-wheel drive system is racing inspired. It won't just improve your traction, but it'll also improve your performance. The all-wheel drive system will help pull you out of the corners. You can get in the power a little bit earlier in the corners, and that will slingshot you out of the corners. And the reason why it's intelligent is because when all-wheel drive is not needed, it'll be 100% rear-wheel drive, but it can quickly send the power to the front wheels as needed. Pretty much in a matter of milliseconds, almost instantly, it can send power to the front wheels as soon as those rear wheels slip, and it can send up to 50% of the vehicle's power. An amazing all-wheel drive system, and with almost 330 horsepower, it'll put that power to the ground in the most efficient manner possible. Pop the trunk as well. You can also see it has a nice trunk lid spoiler. Also has a performance exhaust on it. I'll rev it up a little bit so you can hear that nice VQ37 with an exhaust on it. Sounds pretty good to me. Of course, this one has been serviced and checked by our Infiniti certified techs. In fact, who better to buy a little bit older Infiniti from a new Infiniti store like us? Our techs are Infiniti certified. They work on these vehicles on a daily basis and are very familiar with them. We have some great promotions going on our new and used cars. Complimentary shipping up to 250 miles at no additional charge. You can put this on our car hauler, get it towed to you. All the paperwork can be pre-printed. We can do an online credit app. You can take it for a little spin around the block once it gets to your house. Make sure you like it. If it passes muster, sign that paperwork, and this beautiful G37 is yours without having to leave your neighborhood. Also notice the dark midnight black grille. Also has a little bit more of a sporty front fascia. One beautiful G37. It's got some nice tasteful add-ons with that twin intakes on it. The exhaust system, it's got the chip guard, tinted windows, one owner clean Carfax, beautiful shape. It's got the intelligent all-wheel drive. And then I forgot to also talk a little bit more about the VQ37 engine. Not only is it a powerful engine making close to 330 horsepower, but it's also one of the best V6s ever offered in America. And it's just not me. Look at Ward's Dealer Magazine. I think they've had this engine on their top 10 best engine list for close to 20 years. I've worked for Infiniti for 16 years. 2 years at Nissan. I've seen many variations of these engines coming on trade, coming for service with 200 and 300,000 miles still running strong. We just sold a G37 Sedan with 155,000 miles. Same engine, runs awesome. It still seemed like it was making full power. So with 75,000 miles, this Infiniti and this amazing VQ engine could have lots of life left, potentially more than 200,000 miles. If it has a nice caring owner who takes care of it and services it, it is a fantastic automobile. I'm a big Infiniti fan. I would love to have one of these. I already have a G35 Sports Sedan, so I don't need another G Sedan. But if you're looking for a great all-wheel drive, reliable, sport luxury sedan, it's hard to go wrong with this beautiful G37. Thanks for watching this video. Hope to see you soon and have a wonderful day.